New on News 4 at 5, Harolyn Benjamin has been appointed to the Alabama Workforce Board by Governor Kay Ivey. Benjamin is the current executive director of Women Who Care Incorporated. It's a nonprofit and enterprise that helps people during their lowest of lows. The new Workforce Board will help advise on job creation and training initiatives in Alabama. Benjamin feels her life experiences will bring a new perspective at the state level.
For me, I think just having been an evacuee and just having lived life, I get it and I understand. And my goal is to bring information to this board that maybe they've not heard before.
There are 6 members of the executive committee and 38 members of the board.